Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout of the day for Saturday, June 27th. We have a long little chipper for today, so definitely will get sweaty, but hopefully won't encompass too much volume, but we want it to stay as aerobic as possible. We want it to stay steady state. So, if you have a partner, we'll do this with a partner. If you are doing this individually, we will just alter the rep scheme a little bit. So what's going to happen is, it's a 22-minute AMRAP. We have a bit of a laundry list of movements we're going to do, starting out with 20 sumo deadlift high pulls, 25 calories on the bike, 50 total Russian torso twists, 25 ring or bar inverted rows or renegade rows, and then 50 per leg with bear hug lateral march over hurdle. So, again, this is the partner variation. If you're doing an individual variation, we're doing 10 sumo deadlift high pulls, 15 calories on the bike or rower or 200-meter run, 25 total Russian torso twists. If you can't do an odd number, do 30 total. We will do 15 or 20, again, if you can't do an odd number, renegade rows or shoulder taps or some pulling movement. It could be a bent over dumbbell row. And then you will do 25 per leg of a slam ball, bear hug, lateral march over hurdle. Or if you still have your dumbbell, you can do a Zercher march over a hurdle. You can also hug a backpack. You can just put the weight in it. You could do a front rack march over the hurdle with your barbell if you're using a barbell at home. If you have a plate at home, you can bear hug a plate or just keep it in front of your face. They have lots of different options. We essentially just want to keep the weight in front of us, right, and focus on our endurance in that front rack bear hug type of position. Okay. So let's demonstrate the movements for sumo deadlift high pull. If you're using a barbell, we're going to grab the bar so that it fits inside of our knees. We're also going to place our feet wide in a sumo stance. So we're going to approach it very similar to a deadlift with a slight alteration. All right, so instead of having vertical shins, I'm going to slightly bring my shoulders higher than my hips versus my hips higher than my shoulders. I'm going to push through the ground to pull the bar to my waist. As it approaches, I'm going to jump and pull it high to my chin. I won't go past my face because my goal is to keep my elbow higher than my wrist. So I'll just essentially bring it below the collarbone, lower the arms, lower the leg, and repeat. With a dumbbell, it would look very similar. Okay, it's almost like a snatch pull. So I'm down here, come up, come back down. Be a little more asymmetrical with one dumbbell, or if I have two, I can perform the same motion, like so. From there, I have my run row bike, or it can be a jump rope. Looking for about a minute's worth of work here. My Russian torso twists, I can use a bag, I can use my dumbbell. Essentially, I'm going to be floating, balancing on my lower back. I'm going to round my back as much as I can, hunch over, so I should have lots of tension in my belly. And I'm going to rotate side to side like this. So notice that I'm rotating my torso all the way to one side versus just moving my arms from one side to the other. So I'm getting that rotation through the torso. From there, I have a ring or bar inverted row or a renegade row. So real quickly, the renegade row, I'm in plank position and I'm rowing towards my ribs while keeping my shoulders and hips square to the floor. If I only have one dumbbell, I could use one dumbbell, switch to the other side. If your dumbbells are too heavy, try a tabletop renegade row like so, provided that we maintain a tucked tail. Okay, so we have a degree of tension in the midline as we go, resisting that rotation or the temptation to rotate. Our inverted row, we could use rings or bar. Okay, so the key there is imagining we are pulling ourselves towards that bar or rings like so. We are, as we lowering ourselves until our elbows are straight. You can release the shoulders provided that they re-engage as you come back up. The goal is not to lift the chest towards the ring, is to keep the chest constant and pull the rings towards your ribs. Okay, not necessarily your armpits, but your ribs. Same principles would apply if you did bent over row like so. Last but not least, we have our bear hug lateral marches over a hurdle. So let's pretend that this dowel bar is a line on the floor that represents a hurdle maybe about knee height. It just depends on what you have available. So I could do a Zercher, Gary, where my dumbbell is held out with both hands and I'm marching. Notice that I'm marching with a high knee versus a butt kick march. Okay. So high knee there. I could do a front rack march, or if I did have a ball or a backpack, I could do bear hug march. So that is our workout for Saturday. Hey, have a great workout and enjoy your weekend.